Alright, now we have a rally. Now we can... First of all, we need to bitch slap this plane out of the air. Oh, yes. Yo, what's up? We are here back in Berlin on the Hermann Göring Street, one of the hardest maps in Berlin. And we're trying to capture our way through all the hard objectives into the Austrian painter's bunker. And recently the Soviet teams have been horrendously bad. Horrendously bad. So let's hope we don't get one of these teams again. So, yes. Now I'm gonna start with the Event T-34. Very badly armored, but it has a good 100mm cannon that can penetrate King Tigers. And on this objective you have to snipe the enemy tank first, because otherwise you're just dead. And since we're up against BF5 Germans, yeah, I'm just gonna hide in this trench and... Wonderful, our first King Tiger got bitch slapped. Yeah, this is the historically accurate use of heavy Soviet tanks. Since they were... Oh, we're over-penetrating. That's not good. Since the Soviet heavy tanks still were easily one-shot by Panthers and Tigers. What the Soviets did is they tried to dig them in very often and just rely on their very strong cannons. And this is exactly what I did. I was hiding in this trench and also behind a tree. So, well, we need to get all the hiding we can get with this little weakly armored tank. And then you just search for enemy tanks and eventually they die, yeah. Because we can't even take one shot. Even medium BR3 tanks will easily one-shot us, so yeah. This is my favorite type of tank, by the way. Since having a strong cannon is fun. And being a glass cannon makes it balanced, so yeah. Are we gonna die? Yes, we die. Okay. Alright, our team isn't building rallies, that's bad. They need to... and they all attack from the left, so... and the enemies are spraying us. We need... yeah, we need rallies predominantly on the left side, since the right side is an open area. And I'm gonna clear out the sky, because the enemies seem to have two planes. And also bomb the occasional tank. Funny thing is, if you really quickly destroy the enemy tankers at the beginning of the game, many of them are just gonna get scared and won't use tanks for the rest of the game. So I noticed that happens, I don't know, like 20-30% of the time. Yeah, dude, you won't fly away. Don't even try. Oh, that's a smart pilot. He tried to rocket us in his last second. Would have been very cool if he actually hit, because that works very rarely. I also try to do it every time I know I'm gonna die. And it works like once in 100 attempts. Yeah, but okay. Alright. Our team started capping, that's good. But they stopped. I see the enemies have a mix of BR5 and low BR weapons. Now, usually I wouldn't alarm these two tanks by shooting at them, but... oh, King Tiger number 2. But on this map it's actually hard to escape due to the craters and so on, so... yeah, I just figured, alright, I'm gonna shoot at both. I hope one of them is weak so I can strafe them to death, and the rest I just bombed, but didn't work. But it doesn't matter because we killed the King Tiger. That's oh, we got a rare Ersatz tank. Very cool. We got a Panther that's modified to look like an American tank. With a dangerous long Panther cannon. That's an enemy plane. Let's get him. Oh, you fucker. He died by himself. Okay, it's time to... well, I would love to get to the ground, but the enemies constantly are sending wave of dual tanks and send plane after plane. Usually the strategy is to just ignore them, but this is sadly one of the few objectives in the game where you can't ignore tanks and planes, since it's in a complete open area. And even though it contains craters, you can't get into the crater without getting blown up. So we need to deal with the planes and tanks first. And since it's German King Tiger H's, it's a very hard thing to do. Yeah. So, yeah, well, though, we should have kept already. Our team is just retarded. Yeah, they don't build rallies. Motherfuckers ain't building rallies. I mean, they just need to bum rush into the point. That already is enough, since whenever I strafe the ground and someone throws bombs, the objective is empty. Oh, this motherfucker's gonna die. Yep. Good thing with... Oh. Oh my god, I died from his bombs. Yeah, but he also died. Well, I guess that's a fair trade. I guess it's a fair trade. Well, since our team is a bunch of gopniks who are drunk on vodka with a 2-digit IQ at best, we have to do all the work ourselves now. There's also the problem, if you're the only good player, you are the only responsible adult in the room. These types of people who just sit in the background and snipe and don't accomplish anything, they won't be able to kill the enemy tanks and planes. So if we have to waste our time now on driving around a taxi and parking it somewhere, this is 2 minutes where the enemy spawn the next 2 King Tigers. Yes, and this is 2 minutes where the enemies can relax because they're not getting attacked from the sky by us. So yeah, that's usually not a good trade-off. Whenever your team forces you into this position, that was retarded. I expected my grenade to fly further, but it literally flew exactly where I ran into. Okay. Well, let's cap. Yeah, this sixth of a circle should be enough to keep us safe, I hope. What the hell? Oh my fucking god, the rocket tank is back. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, this is unpleasant. Okay, now where's our monkey teammates? Oh my god. Yep. Yeah, look, here's the problem. Yeah, why are these idiots attacking from the right? Which is, as I said, an open field. Like, you don't attack in the open field. And I got unlucky, I spawned here too. Damn it. Yeah, I actually want to spawn left. Yes, we have like 3 snipers. Like 30% useless players in the team is something you cannot afford. Especially since the enemies have all the advantages on this objective. They have the defender bias. They have the way superior German tanks and planes. And they have a not retarded team. So this is as hard as it gets. I would say it's as unfair as it gets. Yeah, this dude is right. I'm afraid I literally overestimate people who play like that. Yeah, finally. Now here's the problem. What we just did, just walking to the point, is something that needs to be done not 10 minutes into the game after you almost lost the game. And it's like, why are people spending 10 minutes being retarded to be not retarded for 10 seconds? Because I can predict they're gonna be retarded for the next 10 minutes. This is what happens always. Like, these types of people don't learn and by understanding, oh wait, being retarded was bad for me, so not being retarded is gonna be better, so I'll stop being retarded. No, that's not the conclusion they draw. They just keep on being retarded. Alright, now we have a rally. Now we can... First of all, we need to bitch slap this plane out of the air. Oh yes. Yeah, that became my favorite hobby. My 2 favorite hobbies as a Soviet are using the RMN50 and AVTing planes, because it works almost always. Like, whenever a plane flies close to the ground, you just spray into it and it will die. Because the damage it takes is always enough to destroy it. All you need to do is, when a plane starts approaching the ground or even diving, you just need to create a little imbalance, and then that's it. The plane will gonna crash to the ground. Since if the plane gets jolted a little bit, it automatically will lose balance, and losing balance while on a downward trajectory means you will instantly start dropping to the ground. So yeah, that's really fun. That's really fun. I recommend everyone to do it. It obviously also works with FG-42s. So okay, they are back with their planes, and these planes are annoying. And we know that the enemies don't stop using vehicles, so I need to keep the sky clear. And my team needs to cap. Yeah, that was a risky bombing. I hoped some... Yeah, usually they have rallies there. Yeah, our team needs to mark the tanks. Now we can still win. We can still win. Even team retardation calculated into the overall estimation. We can still win. We just need to attack. Like this point, if you play it well, it's not that hard. Especially if you have a bunch of molotovs to throw behind the point, so the enemies can't get onto the point. Luckily enough, it's a solid structure, so we cannot be killed that easily. We can just hide in the point. And we even have some windows to shoot behind the point. Yeah, this point is quite easy to cap. Like, there's no excuse to... And there's a tank on the far left, fuck. Yep, that's a problem, because as long as he's alive, we cannot capture. He can just kill everyone who isn't coming from the straight right. So he kills like roughly 70% of the team. Okay, let's... Oh my god, there's the... I guess it's the tank. There's a Focke-Wulf D12 pilot who constantly crashes into the ground. I didn't really care about the name. Maybe it's a second. Likely it's a second pilot. Yeah, it could be a stag that they're playing against, and they have just a bunch of plane cyclers. There are some people who complain, oh no, this is unfair, they're always kamikazing into us, that's why we're losing. Nope. If your enemies are constantly crashing their planes onto the ground, it's beneficial for you, because they are wasting time. Because instead of bombing, and then on the return flight strafing, so getting, if you want to quantify it, roughly 1.5 attacks, they only get 1 attack. Yes, so... So yeah, I'd rather have my enemies constantly crash into the ground compared to being actual proper useful pilots. It's just a basic fallacy that people think, oh, getting kamikaze is unfair. Now ask the Americans from World War II, getting kamikaze is strategically beneficial to you, not to the enemy. And it's only psychologically a problem, but, well, overall you still have a higher chance of winning the war and surviving if your enemies are being stupid and do stupid things. So I'd rather take the objectively better chance to survive than whine around. Okay, so, since the enemies have a tank advantage, if I can kill the enemy tank and start shelling the point, we should be able to get it. Yes, so tank on the left, bombs on the right. I hope I don't get stuck here, but... Yep. Yep, dark flow design, we get stuck. Our 50-ton tank, or whatever it weighs, a nice one, gets stuck on a 2-tank metal thing. Alright. Alright, finally. Yeah, okay, now... And there's an anti-tank gun too, damn it. Ooh, what is this? Okay, well, yeah. Fuck my life, that's bad. Like, here's the problem. If they attack from the right, they're attacking on an open area again. People just need to stop being retarded. This is literally a game for children. Every child can intellectually play this game. But I guess not these players. Yeah. Like, there are people constantly whining about realism and stuff like that, and balance, all games unbalanced. Being retarded, and that's a king tiger. And he is yes. I wondered, why isn't he driving away? Because I had to bomb him. I didn't want to risk to just get shot while trying to reposition the plane. And luckily he didn't drive away. Well, people complain about realism, stuff like that. I mean, it's completely unrealistic and it's unbalanced if people play as bad as it gets, because this is the worst, this is the biggest fairness penalty someone can get. And being forced to constantly run over this open area without having rallies is just fucking bad. Alright, yeah, I could have just rushed into, but I'm willing to build one rally here since we still have 100 lives. Alright, apparently we can't build a rally. Okay, as usual. Yeah, there's also recently a bug, or maybe it was since forever, where you start building a rally and in the last second the game tells you can't build a rally here. Which is just super retarded by Darkflow, since why would you let people... I mean, I don't even need to explain it. Also, it's annoying people, especially new players, who this game desperately needs. Alright, can we capture? We fucking need to capture now. I would like, all you need to do is just build some barbed wire outside and send back inside, and then the point is kept. But yeah, this team doesn't do it. Alright, can we cap? Oh, fuck you. Yeah, this anti-personal mine just was... Yeah, should I have stayed more carefully, safely inside? Possibly. Yeah, it was a mistake. I should have just kept until the end and then thrown the grenade. That was stupid. Like, there was no reason to expose myself. Alright, we learned something. I always say just stay safe while capping. And now I thought, well, maybe if I throw the grenade it makes sense, but I can just cook the grenade and throw it behind the point. And if someone arrives, I'm gonna kill him and he can't cap. I can't prevent us from capping. And if no one's there, it's also fine, because then we safely capture. Yeah, that was a not good decision to expose myself. Even unrelated to the mine that killed us. But yeah, that was just another risk. Okay, now we need to cap instantly. The best thing about this map is this objective and the next, like the last three objectives. Like, we got the buttfuck objectives at the beginning, which are just ugly and boring to play. And not really that cool, but these objectives are damn cool. So, sadly we don't have enough lives to approach them properly with rallies. Now you can actually attack from the right side, because enemies are spawning all on the left. But, oh, you dick sucker with your fucking machine gun there. But since we're down to 100 tickets, this is not that good. Yeah, by the way, AVT has one of the best sounds in the game. Like, this weapon sounds fucking good. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this weapon sounds amazingly good. Same thing goes for the Thompson, and same thing goes for PPSH. Like, these are the full auto weapons with some of the best shooting sounds. Nice, we got this dude in his machine gun. Yeah, it's just suppressed, I need to completely kill it. Fuck. Yeah, this machine gun needs to be completely destroyed. We can't afford having a machine gun there. Yeah, this enemy team is extremely good. We instantly attacked the point, but they still instantly had the machine gun set up. Ah. Didn't hit him properly enough. Okay, now we're getting low. Now we're getting low on lives. And I'm not only talking about the quality of this team. So, yeah. Here's the thing. If you're so low and if you expect that... If the expected outcome is just getting fucked and your team being stupid, you need to start playing risky, because the only thing that can still win you the game is going for high variance and trying to get a lucky moment. Because if you don't get lucky, you lose anyway. So yeah, that's why I just rushed in. Approaching strategically from the sides would just not work, since it works basically like 90% if your team follows you. But if your team doesn't follow you, then the pressure won't be enough. So just having a high risk, high luck attack that maybe works, but because you just take out all the defenders and hope there's now no one else to shoot you somewhere. Yeah, that was the only chance to win. Okay, 0.1% chance to win nevertheless if Ari Gopnik attacks now. Let's see. What are the Gopniks doing though? Okay, this Gopnik is here in his tank. He's not even shooting. He's not even shooting. And I still see some Gopniks far away. Let's take a look at him. This Gopnik is caping around with a sniper rifle. Well, if he wants to snipe, he needs to come obviously from the left side, where you have a long field of vision. Yeah, okay, yeah, that was the average Enlisted player base experience. Yeah, that's a problem. Enlisted is a game that forces you to be strategic in your approach, but it attracts too many retards. It literally attracts too many Fortnite players who think you just need to run around and shoot and win the game, but come on. That's exactly why we lose, because we had one good player, he left the game, okay, and the rest just was useless. Alright, well, I hope you have more luck with your teams, and we're gonna return with a proper Road to Berlin games very soon, and also the big update's gonna come this week, so stay tuned, and until next time, goodbye.